2021's kinda sucked, right? But you know what hasn't sucked? The matches here in Catalyst Wrestling. Sure, we've spent half of it on a death island, another chunk of it on the run from either the law, debt collectors, and some random dude shouting about how awesome his camera work was. The less said about that, the better. But as we head into our 5th anniversary, we're bringing you the biggest moments from a chaotic year that saw championships change hands, faces come and go, and a shift as we return home and returned to fans. When we return to Catalyst Wrestling, we look back to when Colby Corino and Jordan Oliver went to war for 30 minutes in Catalyst Wrestling's first ever Iron Man match. Experience the peak of New York nightlife at any of Sapphire's 3 locations in the heart of New York City. World-class food, world-class bartenders, and world-class entertainment and atmosphere, Sapphire New York will leave you wanting more. Find out on how you can have an elite experience at nysapphire.com.
Tonight on Catalyst Wrestling, as the Catalyst Wrestling Championship is on the line between Colby Corino and Jordan Oliver. How important is it to get into the mind of your opponent early on? You gotta wonder how much gas is in the tank for both men. Oh! Now springboard. Caught. Cover 2. Jordan Oliver, all the roads that Corino had to go through just to get the title. He's not letting go anytime soon. Makes the cover, hit the left, cover 1, 2. The score is 2-2 here. Now working over that arm once again. Has him up. Sweep the leg. Has him going. Could it be? Oh, sunsetter. Colby Corino remains after 20 minutes. 1 Iron Man stands tall, and it's your Catalyst Wrestling champion, still Colby Corino.
Are you a wrestling fan, boxing fan, or just want something cool to wear or show off on your next work call? Pro-Am Belts is your source for not only high-quality championship belts, but plaques and chains. Celebrate your fantasy sports triumph, Employee of the Month bragging rights, or get the perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, even a treat for that special someone with Pro-Am Belts. Head to proambelts.com now for a quote and more information on how you can become a champion today. Pro-Am Belts, the official championship makers of Catalyst Wrestling. While Colby Carino was able to sustain his title against Jordan Oliver, he now charges into 2022, nearing his third year as Catalyst Wrestling champion. One has to think of what happened just a few weeks ago on Catalyst Wrestling when he and Darius Carter went to war for the title he's held longer than any other man in company history. Christmas Day on Nudu and Gas Digital, as well as that week across the Catalyst Wrestling Network, we will see Darius Carter battle whoever decides to grab the brass ring in a showdown sponsored by our good friends at Culpeper Document Services. When we return here to Catalyst Wrestling, we look at the Carter Group's 2021 and their issues with the first ever two-time Catalyst Tag Team Champions, The Rep. This show is brought to you by Downtown Sports, where sports come home. They've had guests that include Kenny Albert, Ian Eagle, Pat Creighton, Brian Hoke, and more. To hear the best sports, listen to Downtown Sports, where sports come home, on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Castbox, Bullhorn. Welcome back to Catalyst Wrestling's Best of 2021. I'm Steven James, and our tag division has witnessed its fair share of battles in our first 4 years, and none more so than when the malice turned personal between the Carter Group and the Rep. From their battles on Saidow in 2020, which forced the Rep's manager, Maven Bentley, into retirement, to Dave McCall battling Darius Carter and losing due to the work of Ron Starr, the feud needed to come to a head in a 2 out of 3 doors match. The personal issue between these groups bubbling over, we saw the Carter Group attack the Rep from behind and mace Julius Smokes, and now the Yakuza kick to the face.
Yeah, the Rottweiler bit off more than he could chew.
Bit off a piece of Darius Carter's boot as the Allfather has this Carter Group a power move away from this 2 out of 3 doors match.
Yes. Can you hear me knocking? I am stoked.
Oh, and raking the eyes, the face, across that top rope.
It doesn't feel good.
And O'Shea throwing McCall in the corner. Setting up the door right away.
Each man in the ring has violent intent. Look at the All-Father go.
Today, the Carter Group and the Rep chose violence. Oh! But you can't turn your back on the Carter Group as Dave McCall quickly realizes O'Shea Edwards was behind him after damaging the chest of Darius Carter. Now Irish Rip into the corner. Caught by Edwards. Oh, and driving the neck into that top turnbuckle. Referee Nick Shin needs to get out of the way. There's one table. There's one door. Tired of horror conversations beginning and ending around Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers? Top Cult, a brand new horror podcast from horror aficionados Kyle Davis and Blaze Dahl, is now available on YouTube. Covering underground to mainstream, be sure to check out topcult.com for upcoming episodes and events. Top Cult, it's what's for breakfast.
If you want rebellion, if you want violence, if you want action, if you want wrestling, this is the DVD you need. Buy the uncensored, unfiltered, unhinged event that will make you feel something you haven't felt in a long time. The only show to step into the world of comedy. The show that brought Homicide back to Brooklyn. This is New York City. This is Skankfest. This is Catalyst Wrestling. Skankfest 2019, available July 7th on DVD.
No, well, you saw referee Nick Shin saying you got to get 2 to win. And the Carter Group early on with the advantage. Now Wallace. And Carter.
This is the Rep's match, but right now they're at a disadvantage. Wallace caught in the grasp of Darius Carter. Still a technician, even in matches like this.
The All-Father, considered by many to be one of the finest competitors on the planet, a ring general. Cerebral as they come, trying to separate the shoulder of Wallace, and now O'Shea Edwards picking up where his compatriot left off. Oh, and now the trash talk.
Oh, this is grimy. Took out the mouthpiece.
And you could see the disdain on the look of the face of Darius Carter. I'm surprised he, quote, sullied himself by touching anything from the rep.
That's what's gonna happen.
Nick Shin needs to check the mat, see if any of those chiclet teeth are lying on the floor.
Now, the Carter group firmly in position, up 1-0 on the rep. The former tag team champions 2 times over.
They do have the experience as a team over Darius and O'Shea Edwards, but they have been phenomenal together. I can't believe we're seeing them get the advantage on the rep right now.
And as you see, it's tornado-style rules, no tags needed here. And Wallace in the corner, and Edwards telling him to get up. As Carter is in the corner, setting up that door. Could this be the victory? Could they sweep this with 2 doors in a row?
This is smart. They got rid of that first door quick. This is going to be an easy night for the Carter group.
And McCall still on the outside recovering from that first door. And now Wallace in deep trouble. Saying he'll learn respect. And Carter will learn to respect the right hand of Wallace. Oh, powered over.
Rank! Wallace is still the only member of the rep standing, and he's only got 1 arm.
Oh, but O'Shea Edwards, ever the looming presence. Brains and brawn. Now has Wallace up. That neck into the turnbuckle, went for it again, couldn't get it. The knee by McCall. Reb has him up and through the table.
My goodness, that's how you slay a kaiju.
1 door left. You heard from referee Nick Shin. It's 1-1. It's all tied up. What's more exciting than this? UEFA be damned. Here in Catalyst Wrestling, it's 1-1.
Anyone's game right now.
Anyone's game, but the momentum seems to have shifted in the favor of the rep.
Darius Carter's not going down without a fight. Nick Shin is only there to call the winner. There's no rules other than put your opponent through the door.
Pain and suffering on the mind of Darius Carter as the All-Father with those lethal uppercuts. But now caught by McCall, turned inside out.
Oh my goodness.
Carter's in trouble, wisely retreating to the corner. And you can see the look on the face of Carter. I don't even think he knows where he is right now.
Well, how many people are able to outmaneuver Darius Carter like that?
Very few. Only the most elite, as we see McCall among the most elite here. Missed with the Yakuza kick was Carter, usually deadly accurate with it. Gets caught. Went for the neck breaker. Oh! Chops to the throat. And now stomping.
No wasted movement from Darius Carter.
And here comes Smokes. He's legal. All of this is legal with a backstabber. Oh, you can't say that. And now Edwards. Smokes not backing down for nothing. Smacks him across the face. And now getting out of the way with Smokes.
Oh, wow! Oh, my goodness.
And the rep in control here, but no door set up.
I don't think O'Shea Edwards is getting up for the rest of the night.
Oh, and now Wallace.
Kill the corner! They must die!
He
And the
must
rep.
die. What?
The former two-time tag team champions now.
He's down!
Oh, Carter, just realizing the predicament that he's in.
Oh, no.
This
there's
is
no
what he
escape.
asked for. Look what happens when the numbers aren't in Carter's favor for once.
Hold on,
Now
hold on,
trying to
hold on.
reason his way out of it.
This
but-
is a beatdown. This is a mugging.
They chose violence. And now getting him up
Oh,
into that falcon arrow there.
oh man, welcome to gangland.
talk you was doing, right? And all that, Davey, let's get it. It's time for him to suffer.
Four incredible athletes putting every ounce of their body on the line.
Don't run, don't run. Where are you going?
They're saying don't run to Darius Carter, but you know what? I'm surprised Darius Carter's even conscious.
He might not be for long. As Wallace showing him his future, you don't need a crystal ball to tell the idea that the rep have right now. They're trying to finish this off, but first, punishing Carter.
Get the flag off his ass!
Like the Carter group has been punishing the rep week after week here. A measure of revenge hopefully going to be taken here as this grudge match could end right now.
Kill that coward's death, do you hear me?
Oh my goodness.
Deserving of a coward's death, according to Wallace. And they get Carter up.
Oh, what?
Oh, but
what was that?
Edwards saving Carter.
I was wrong.
Oh, but the big headbutt. And now O'Shea
Okay.
Edwards in a world of trouble. Has him up. Could this be it?
No way.
And that's
No
it.
way.
Through the wood he goes.
Hell yeah!
And the rep has slayed the beast.
Hell yeah, indeed.
The big
Wow, what a
bad,
fight.
the big bad kaiju goes through that door.
That's how you do it, I hate your ass!
Oh man, I love smokes.
And finally, the specter of the Carter group
Best in the world!
no longer looms heavy over the rep as they stand victorious in the 2 out of 3 Doors War. Experience the peak of New York nightlife at any of Sapphire's 3 locations in the heart of New York City. World-class food, world-class bartenders, and world-class entertainment and atmosphere, Sapphire New York will leave you wanting more. Find out on how you can have an elite experience at nysapphire.com. As we wrap on this edition of Catalyst Wrestling and are just weeks away from our new year, we here at Catalyst Wrestling thank you for allowing us into your homes this year, and we cannot wait to bring you what we have on tap for 2022 as rumors persist that the Forbidden Crawl Space has many interesting names who hold numerous titles waiting to walk through it. Who will join us for year number 5? We're going to have to wait on that. But for the 246th time, I'm Stephen James, and thank you for watching Catalyst Wrestling.